going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground.
Dang. You said what, Justin? What? Bro, I am using the same player. Oh my god, here we go. Yeah, I did it. You want to pause?
37.
Yeah! Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
So we like Bunny and Clyde. We like Bunny and Clyde. Okay. Yeah. If you don't pick
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll run. It's Miller. Shedding through the defense. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
After the penalty, it's Miller. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Lamar Miller on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Gano now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A chance to really count.
You gonna beat me? Why you pausing? Why you pausing? Why you pausing? You said run it back up. All right. Quick.
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Could you stop it though? Could you stop it, brother? Could you stop it, brother?
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving the show.
Justin, you mad?
What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it?
You mad? You mad?
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your
Okay,
receiver.
what happened?
In the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather.
Hey, what up, bro?
Subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes.
He mad, John. He mad.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're
I go
seeing
live
so
and do the
far,
same thing.
that continuity is there.
I go live and do the same thing on
each other,
you.
controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
At first you said I ain't had the same thing.
A first down carry now for Miller.
Second.
Into the secondary again.
Second. Come do something.
Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to look deep for more.
Interception. Interception.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away, and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What's up, Wavy?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Miller. He'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was take away. Because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now it's Miller running right. Fights off the defender. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming out and making the big-time play?
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So Herman Moore, his first grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is Herman Moore, that guy, could play in today's game and be just as successful.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Herman Moore is the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be...
And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown.